Didn't ask to be born into love. Man to this world, made lightning, made rain. Her mother's hands were never quite steady. Her father's love came wrapped in too much pain. But she grew in the cracks like something wild, like the flower that finds its way through stone. Turned every scar into a compass, and learned to call the dark her home. Daughter of the storm, she didn't break, she bent. Daughter of the storm, every hard thing ever sent made her something the weather couldn't touch, something the cold couldn't reach. Daughter of the storm, built herself from everything the thunder tried to teach, tried to teach, tried to teach. I watched her walk in the rooms that underestimated everything contained inside that quiet frame. Watch them find out slow and find out certain that the storm lives in her, not the other way around. She doesn't raise her voice to make the point, just looks at you until the truth is found. The truth is found. Daughter of the storm carries lightning in her spine. Daughter of the storm, every battle, every bloodline made her softer and made her harder both at once. Made her the kind of woman who can hold the world together without making it a stunt, without making it a stunt. She called me from the highway once, crying like the sky. Didn't want solutions, didn't want the reason why. Just needed someone to sit with her inside the sound of rain. And I learned more about strength in that 1 hour than in every year of pain. Every year of pain. Daughter of the storm, and she doesn't know her power. Daughter of the storm, standing taller every hour. She thinks she's just surviving. She doesn't see the truth, that every storm that tried to break her was just building something proof against the next one, and the next, and all the ones to come. Daughter of the storm was always going to become what she is, what she is, what she always was. She made it through. She always does. At the funeral I stood and spoke for 7 minutes, told the stories that were safe enough to tell. Got the laughs I was supposed to get and sat back down and carried back to hell. Everything I didn't say, the real thing, the real thing, the ones that cost too much in public, the ones that needed just the two of us and a Tuesday and enough time, and he was gone before the Tuesday came. Everything I didn't say, live louder than the things I did. Everything I didn't say has been the rent I paid since I was just a kid who didn't know that time was not a renewable resource, that the people in your life aren't guaranteed a next time or later. Or of course, everything I didn't say is the only thing I go back for. The only thing. Shouldn't cost as much to say. 3 words that live in the chest like foreign objects, surrounded by the scar tissue of a family that showed the love but never quite projected the sound of it, the actual sound of a man telling another man he matters, of a father telling a son he sees him, of a son telling a father before the winter takes him, before the winter takes him. Everything I didn't say, and the list is long and heavy. Everything I didn't say to everyone who needed it already, needed it last year, needed it last decade, needed it the morning after the fight. Everything I didn't say is the shadow that I carry into every conversation, into every night, into every room, into every room. He's been gone 4 years. Last Tuesday I drove to the cemetery, sat by the stone for an hour, said everything. And he heard it, I know he heard it. Still breathing, still here. Don't wait. Every I'm proud of you, every I'm sorry, every I see you, every you matter, every step, everything I didn't say. Today. Swinging, pick up, please pick up. They say fortune favors the bold. I say fortune favors the ones who bled for it, who showed up when showing up cost everything, who paid the price and paid it, and paid it. I watched the bold one fold at the first real winner. Watch the confident crumble at the first real call. Fortune doesn't care about your confidence. It cares about what's left when you've been told no 100 times and showed up 101st. Fortune favors the scar, not the smooth, not the untouched, not the ones who never lost the groove. Fortune favors the scar, the ones who know the cost, who built it back from nothing after everything was lost. The bold get lucky ones, the scar get built for good. Fortune favors the scar, always did, always would, always would, always would. I'll carry mine like a second skeleton beneath the surface of the man you see. Every scar a map where I've been before, every mark a lesson that cost me. And I stopped hiding what the road gave me, stop covering what the fire left behind. 'Cause the scarred man in the room is the one who knows the territory, is the one who's already mapped the mind. Fortune favors the scar, because the scar don't quit, because the scarred have seen the bottom and they know how to sit in the dark without panicking, in the loss without collapse. Fortune favors the scar, because the scar know their maps, know their maps. Give me the man with a limp over the man who never fell. Give me the woman with the story on the one with nothing left to tell. Give me the battle tested over the comfortable and clean. Give me the scarred every time they know exactly what I mean. alone. Every single one. Burn. Oh, the room was burning, and he straightened his tie. Didn't flinch, didn't sweat, didn't ask the reason why. Looked at what was left and made a plan. That's the particular genius of a certain kind of man. Not the absence of the fear, but the decision not to show it. Not the absence of the breaking, but the choice to simply hold it long enough to get the thing done. Long enough, grace under pressure. That's the rarest thing alive. Grace under pressure is the reason some men don't just survive. They build something in the burning, they find the stillness in the storm. Grace under pressure isn't born. It's forged in everything that tried to make you fold and didn't. I've seen men lose it in the small moment, unravel at the minor, hit in the trivial. And I've seen others stand genuine catastrophe, like the ground beneath them was perpetual. Like something in the center stayed unmoved, while everything outside was rearranging. And I wanted what they had, that particular stillness in the changing. Grace under pressure doesn't mean you feel nothing. Grace under pressure means the feeling doesn't leave, means the fear sits in the passenger seat while some is steadier drive. Grace under pressure is how certain men stay alive, stay themselves, stay old. I stood, and I didn't know I had it until I needed it. And there it was, right there in the worst moment, the great was there, was there. Between the dark and the light, not strength, not courage, not some manufactured conscious grace that arrived like a hand, like a piece on like the ground, deciding not to give. Grace under pressure is hard to deliver. Still standing. Neon bleeding on a wet sidewalk, horn somewhere deep in the French Quarter dark, bourbon smelling somebody's heartbreak, leaking out from underneath a bar. I came here with nothing but a duffel, looking for the sound before the word, the kind of music that explains the feeling that every other language left unheard. Found it at 2 a.m. in a back room, nobody playing for the crowd, playing for themselves. Midnight in Memphis, that's where the real ones go. Midnight in Memphis, where the music lives below. The surface of the polished and the pretty, below the sellable and clean. Midnight in Memphis is where I finally heard what every song I love, it always meant, it always meant. There was a man on a bar stool playing slide, like the guitar owed him something from before, like every note was settling a debt between the soul and some forgotten score. He didn't look up, didn't need an audience, just him and the instrument and the night. And I sat in the corner for 3 hours watching a man teach himself to be alright, to be alright, to be alright. Midnight in Memphis, and the music hit my chest. and held it, and held it, and held it until the whole room was that note, until I was that note. And I understand for the first time what music is for. It's not for the listening, it's for the becoming. It's for the door that opens in your chest that you didn't know was there. Midnight in Memphis, and I left different. Midnight in Memphis took something out of me that he had taken it, left something in this place. Oh, that he believed in. Midnight in Memphis was the night the music stopped being something I was hearing and became something I was breathing, breathing, breathing. Oh, midnight in Memphis changed me. Midnight changed me. Still hearing it, always will. They light the candles for the land, put flowers on the grave of the tame. Nobody kneels for the one who wants alone. Nobody speaks his name. He moves through winter without shelter, feeds on what the season leaves behind. They call it savage, he calls it surviving. Two different ways of being blind. Nobody prays for the wolf, nobody lights a candle in the dark, nobody builds a church for the one who carries God inside his heart. Without the sermon and the steeple, without the comfort and the crowd, nobody prays for the wolf, so the wolf learned how to pray out loud, out loud. I've been that wolf on certain winters, running lean on what the world won't give, moving through the space in between belongings. Just the running and the hunger and the cold. Just the moving through the darkness. Just the story that the body learns to hold. I don't need your candle. I don't need your pew. Wolf prays with his feet and his whole life through. For the wool and the wool is finally no prayer needed, never was. Left it in the fields for 7 years. The thing I used to love before the fear, before the failure made me put it down, before I traded the becoming for the comfortable and the sound. Nothing, of absolutely nothing growing. Drove past it every morning without stopping. Told myself it wasn't mine anymore. Told myself the rush meant it was finished. Told myself I left it at the door of someone better, someone braver, someone who deserved the thing I walked away from. Rust and resurrection, that's the only gospel that I know. What waits on the other side of giving up and coming back and starting over? On a Sunday, no particular reason, just a pull I couldn't argue with that morning. Stood beside it in the wet November field, without a plan, without a warning. Ran my hand along the surface of the rust, and something underneath it wasn't gone. Just sleeping, just waiting for the morning, when I finally showed up to bring it home, to bring it back, to begin again. Rust and resurrection, and I worked it back to life by hand. Rust and resurrection is what happens when a man finally understands that the thing he left behind was never finished, just interrupted. Rust and resurrection is the particular relief of a man who almost let the rest win. It wasn't flinched, it was never fencing. None of it was flinched. Not the dream, not the love, not the man I need. None of it was finished. It was just waiting, waiting for me. Rise and resurrection, and I choose resurrection every time. Rise and resurrection, every dream I left behind is still alive, still waiting in the field, still holding what it was before I lost the wind. And I'm going back for all of them, every single one. Rise and resurrection is how the story of a man is never done, never done, never done. Still runs, always did. Yeah. The 17 stitches across my left hand. November 1994. Don't remember the exact moment of the glass, just the cold floor and my father's face. First time I ever saw him scared. First time I understood that the man I thought was made of iron was just a man who loved me more than I knew, more than he ever said. I have 17 stitches and a father shaking hand. 17 stitches, and the first time I began to understand that love looks different than the movies make it. Doesn't always come with words, sometimes comes with silence, sometimes comes with the way a man holds your hand in a hospital, like letting go, and the world, like letting go. He drove home without the radio, which he never did. Kept looking old, which he never did. Made me soup, which he never did. Sat beside the bed until I slept, which he, I don't have the word for what he did. He just stayed. That's all. He just stayed. 17 stitches and a lesson I still became the most extraordinary thing I'd ever seen in a hospital waiting room in November, in the particular green. Fluorescent light of a man who would have traded every single thing he owned for 17 stitches to baby his instead of mine, his instead of mine. Still have the scar. Every time I look at it, I feel his hand still shaking, still holding, still there, died. Still there, died. Still there, died. 17 stitches and a whole lot built on that one night. 17 stitches and a man who showed me what love looks like when it doesn't have the words, when it only has the showing of the stand, the super silence, the shaking hands. 17 stitches that became the only proof I need that I was loved. I was loved. I was loved. Love. Still there. Oh, I did. Still there. I did. She walked in like weather, like something the nights in the air. Smell like rain and bad decisions, and everything I should have left unsaid. I don't do this anymore. I told myself that twice, but the smoke was in the room before she spoke, and I paid the price. Smoke and skin, that's where it starts. Smoke and skin, that's where it ends. In the dark between the burning and the place where nobody been. Smoke and skin. No promises, no lies, just two people in the fire of each other's eyes. Smoke and skin. Smoke and skin. She didn't ask for anything I couldn't give, didn't take what I wasn't offering, just stood in the particular light of a bar at closing time, like a question worth answering. We didn't talk about tomorrow, didn't mention what we were, just moved through the smoke together like we'd always known the cure. Smoke Smoking skin, that's the oldest conversation. Smoking skin, older than the words we use. Just heat and recognition, just the choosing not to lose what the night was offering. Smoking skin, no morning after story. Just a gorgeous temporary. Smoking skin, some things don't need explaining, some fires don't need names. Some nights were built for burning, not for keeping, not for change. Just the smoke, just the dark, just the particular grace of two people who knew better and chose the fire anyway. Chose the fire anyway. Particular hour, in that particular dark smoking skin. Sometimes that's the whole story. Sometimes that's the whole smoking skin. Smoking skin. You smoke now, worth every burn. You can put it out, smother with water, with doubt, with years. Cover it with silence, cover it with distance, cover it with everything that distance. 'Cause the fire remembers every place it's been, every room it warmed, every heart it entered, every beginning and every beautiful burning thing it formed. The fire remembers even when you forget. The fire remembers every single moment, every single day you owe yourself, every promise made in the light before the fear took over, before you chose the night over the burning. The fire remembering what you were before you settled, what you were before you stopped. The fire remembers everything you tried. I found mine in a box last April. Letters I had written to myself at 23, full of everything I swore I'd build and be, full of the man I promised I would be. And reading them I felt the ember underneath the years of ash. Impractical, the fire hadn't died, it had just gone quiet, waiting for the moment I came back for all of it, for all of it. The fire remembered longer than the mind forget. The fire remembered the settle, beneath the sail, beneath the reasonable and wrong. If I remember you, never went out. I just stopped feeding it. And the moment I remember that it was still there. The moment I put my hand back in the flame, everything came back. Everything came back. The fire remembered, and it remembered me. The fire remembered everything I was supposed to be. Everything I started, everything I left half done. The fire remembered every single word, and it held them through the winter, through the silence, through the settling, through the years of looking away. The fire remembered, and it's burning right now, today, right now, today. The fire today, right now, today. The fire remember, and so do I, and so do I, and so do I, still burning, never stopped, never will. They were loud, they was reading, while they were spending hours saving, while they were building for the moment, I was building for the day. Nobody puts that in a headline. Nobody films a decade of the quiet. Nobody celebrates the man who simply didn't stop, who simply didn't rise against the pace of his own making, against the slow and steady drumbeat of the world. Long game. Nobody wants to play it. Nobody wants to stay past the first hard year, past the second down, past the moment when the short game looks so much easier to pull up. Long game is the only one that builds something real. The long game is the only one that remember why they started, why they started. The long game doesn't make the high real. The long game is the Tuesday that nobody films. The alarm at 5, the work nobody sees. The decade in the room with just yourself and what you believe. The long game build every single thing worth keeping. The long game is the only one worth playing, worth losing sleep, worth keeping. 10 years ago I planted something, and in the ground nobody was watching. Watered it on mornings when I doubted, watered it when everything was rocking. And last year, in a room full of people, never saw the decade, never saw the ground. I stood in something I had grown myself in, finally understood what the long game is about, is about, is about, is about the moment when the TV becomes the day when everything you quietly will finally arise. Long game, and I'm still playing it. The long game, and I wouldn't trade a single lick of the slow and of the grinding of the invisible and real. The long game built this man, built this life, built this fire. The long game, still playing, nowhere near done. Corner table, back to the wall. Menu he already knows by heart. Orders the same thing every Tuesday. Been coming here since it fell apart. The waitress calls him by his first name, brings a coffee without being asked. Nobody notices a man who eats alone. Nobody thinks they have you. The man who ate alone built a whole life in the quiet between the appetizer and the bill. The man who ate alone learned in particular discipline of needing nothing and being still. He watched the couples argue over nothing, watched the families come and go. The man who ate alone knew something at the crowded table. Never know, never know. He wasn't always solo at the table. Had the house, the kids, the full production. But somewhere in the noise he lost the thread and found the silence was a better introduction to himself, to the man beneath the husband, beneath the father and the provider and the role. The Tuesday table was the first place he found a soul, something like a soul. The man who ate alone didn't eat alone from loneliness. He ate alone from choice. The man who ate alone had learned the difference between silence and the absence of a voice. He'd been surrounded and been lonelier than any empty chair could make him feel. The man who ate alone finally understood that solitude was real. There's a freedom at a table set for one. No performance, no translation, no explaining what you meant. Just a fool, the window, the particular piece of a man who finally knows exactly where his energy went. Chose to spend it on himself. For once, 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 for once. The man who ate same time next Tuesday. Just me. One man, that's all it takes. I was nobody's miracle, nobody's chosen son. Came from the end of the line where the fighting had already begun. No golden ticket, no open hand, just a match in my pocket and enough I don't understand. And nobody lights it for you, nobody strikes the flint. You either burn or you don't, and I decided the match that lit the world started in my chest. Not on some mountain, not in some promise, not in somebody's flesh. The match that lit the world was mine and mine to start, and everything that came after started with one night. One night. lit the world. Started with a choice so small. Let nobody know it's nobody clapped, nobody saw it at all. The match that lit the world was a Tuesday in the rain, and everything that followed was never quite the same. Never the same. Never looking the same. You're never the same. You wanna know the secret? There is no secret. There is only the match and the decision to strike it against everything I told you you couldn't. Strike, yeah. Strike, yeah. Strike. One match, that was all it took. Now the hero of the story, not the ones who got the headline or the name, just the ones who showed up when the showing up cost something, who came back when coming back felt insane. The friend who drove 4 hours without asking, the brother who said nothing but sat down, the woman who made coffee every morning, while the man she loved was slowly going down. Those ones, the quiet ones, staying. The ones who stayed, staying was the hardest thing to do. The ones who stayed, not because they had to, but because they chose you. And leaving would have been so easy, when leaving wouldn't even make the news. The ones who stayed are the whole story. Everything else is just a prelude. Just a prelude. I've been both kinds in my life, I'm honest about that. Been the one who found a reason to be gone, been the one who chose the comfort of the exit over the discomfort of carrying on. But I've also been the stayer on certain nights that tested everything And I know the difference in the body between the weight of leaving and what staying actually brings, what staying actually costs, and what staying actually means. The ones who stay don't always know their power. The ones who stay just showed up through the darkest hour. Didn't think of it as courage, didn't call it sacrifice. The ones who stay just couldn't leave, and that is a whole price, is a whole gift, is a whole thing. I know a woman who sat in a hospital for 40 days without once being asked, without once being thanked, without once making it about herself. That's not a story, that's a life. That is what love actually is. Looks like not the grounds, gesture, not the speech. 40 days in a plastic tray. 40 days, that's a reach, that's a love, that's a whole thing. The ones who stayed, and I owe them everything. The ones who stayed when I was the worst version of myself, when I was the hardest thing to love, when I was taking more than giving, when I was barely looking up. The ones who stay are the reason I'm still standing, are the reason there's a story, are the reason there's a me. The ones who stay are the whole point of everything, of everything, of everything. You know who you are. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She looks at me like I'm the answer to a question she's been carrying since birth. And I love her for it. God, I love her for it. But some mornings it's the heaviest thing on earth. Being someone's everything is beautiful until the beautiful starts bending you in half. Until the love becomes a K, becomes a reed. You can't remember the last time you just laughed without an audience, without a role. particular kind of beautiful that nobody warned you about, nobody said. My father carried it his whole life silently, the family's gravity, the house's spine. I watched him disappear inside the being needed, watched him give until there wasn't much as mine. He left so quietly when he finally left. Not a door slammed, not a declaration, just a man who'd been the answer for so long. He'd forgotten the original question, his original question. Who am I? Without the need and the weight of being wanted. And I understand you now. The weight of being wanted is the gift that nobody shows you how to carry without losing something, to hold without being held down. The weight of being wanted is the most complicated love in any town, in any life, in any chest, in any bed. I wanna be wanted, don't misread this. I want her eyes on me. I wanna be the one she reaches for at 3 a.m. I wanna matter, I just also wanna be a man. Not just a function, not just a wall to lean against, but a person in the room who sometimes needs a leaning, who sometimes needs a room. And that doesn't make me less, it makes me real. The weight of being wanted, and I carry it with everything I am. The weight of being wanted is a proof that I'm loved, is a proof that I matter, is a proof that I stand for something real, for someone real. The weight of being wanted, and I wouldn't put it down for anything, for anything. The weight of being wanted is the best thing I have ever found, ever found, ever found. Worth every pound, every single one. Worth every pound, every single one. It wasn't dramatic, no thunder, no sun. Just a Tuesday in February, when everything that was mine stopped being mine. The call came at 7, the kind that changes the math of everything you thought was permanent. Everything on your path gone. didn't bargain, didn't pray, just picked up what was left and started walking away into the after, into the after. People say God doesn't give you more than you can carry. I think God sometimes gets the address wrong, delivers to the wrong house, leaves it on the porch of someone barely strong enough to get along. But maybe that's the point. Maybe the wrong address is the whole curriculum. Maybe what you can't carry teaches you the carrying. Maybe the too much is exactly enough. When God looked away, something in me stopped performing. When God looked away, I met myself without the warming of the story I had told about who I was and what I could withstand. When God looked away, I found I was still standing with nothing in my hands, nothing in my hand, just me, just me. Yeah. I'm not angry anymore. I was for a long time. I was so angry I couldn't sit still. But something on the other side of all that anger was waiting. And it looked like peace, it looked like me, finally just me. Yeah. When God looked away, I felt something didn't play. When God looked away, I'll be a different kind of man, not better, not worse, just real, just true. When God looked away, I finally met myself and knew what I was made of, what I'd always been. When God looked away, I looked in and found everything, found everything, found everything, found. He looked back eventually, found me still